Ah, Dead by Daylight, the simple game where one ruthless killer faces off against four innocent survivors. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, on paper it's simple. One killer, four survivors. Hunt, chase, escape. Easy, right? In reality, it's four people with flashlights, infinite pallets, and Twitter accounts ready to cancel you the second you look at them wrong. Today we're digging into why the 4v1 idea feels more like a bad group project, how killer and survivor mindsets have completely split apart, and why playing fair sometimes feels like a fast track to losing your sanity. Let's get into it. The 4v1 is a scam. Being a killer in Dead by Daylight sounds powerful on paper. 1v4? Easy math. You're the slasher movie villain. Hulking, terrifying, unstoppable. Wrong. In reality, playing killer is like being invited to a friendly basketball game. Only you realize you're playing a 1v4 against players who can teleport, blind you, and insult your shoes at the same time. The 4v1 structure theoretically favors the killer, giving them more raw power. Faster movement, one-hit downs, sometimes, and map control. But the real power, it's in teamwork. Survivors having strength in numbers. They can heal each other, body block, do objectives 4 times faster, and chain rescues all together. Meanwhile, the killer's playing whack-a-mole across a giant map, constantly reacting to survivors popping gens like microwave popcorn. Every second you chase one survivor is 3 others actively competing to win the condition behind your back. Simply put, the killer isn't the apex predator. They're an overworked security guard chasing 4 teenagers who've all had a Red Bull and a questionable idea of personal space. No matter what you do, you're wrong. Being a killer is a no-win PR nightmare. In Dead by Daylight, you're not fighting survivors, you're fighting their feelings. Play fair. Let people escape, spread hooks evenly, and you'll be mocked for being a baby killer. Play efficient. Tunnel one survivor out to ease pressure, and you're branded as toxic trash who ruined their fun. Even if you stand perfectly still and allow them to win, you are somehow the worst killer ever. Hope your router dies. It's a paradox. The killer is expected to provide the survivors with a challenging, dramatic match that ends in their favor, or else. There's no clean way to win. Because in the court of Dead by Daylight public opinion, the killer is guilty from the moment they ready up. And the jury is 4 flashlight clicking, dead hard spamming, body blocking survivors who will write a full Yelp review about you in the post-game chat. Victory is relative. After all this, the pressure, the judgment, the non-stop sprinting across maps the size of small countries, how do killer mains define victory? Survival. Not just in the game, but emotionally. Killer mains have learned to find joy in the smallest, most pathetic victories. 1 hook, personal best. 2 hooks, that is a parade-worthy event. Getting 3 survivors before the last one escapes out the hatch, you are literally a god among mortals. Sometimes, even a moral victory will do, or simply refusing to be flashlight saved for once. It's not about the 4Ks and perfect games, it's about knowing that despite everything that the game and players threw at you, you didn't tilt, you didn't uninstall, you persevered. In the end, killer mains aren't playing for blood, they're playing for dignity. What can actually fix this problem? One answer is simple. A dedicated competitive mode. Give the players who want a sweatier, high skill experience a separate queue to opt into. Ranked matches, more serious gameplay, stricter matchmaking. This way, killers who want to play seriously aren't punished for trying hard. Meanwhile, leave the main casual mode for players who just want to have fun. Meme around or try new builds without getting demolished by comp teams in solo queue. It lets both sides enjoy the game how they want, without constantly crashing into each other's expectations. At the end of the day, Dead by Daylight works best when it feels like a horror movie. Tense, scary, and a little bit ridiculous. Right now, it's too much of a courtroom drama. A competitive mode wouldn't fix everything overnight, but it would go a long way towards making Dead by Daylight more fun. Killers, survivors, and whatever's left of our collective sanity. At the end of the day, it's not killers versus survivors. It's fun versus frustration.